Yeah, well, Streamlabs froze. My game crashed and then Streamlabs froze. I don't know why it keeps crashing. Maybe if I just leave it at 25 chunks. Hi. I don't know. Streamlabs froze, my game crashed, bad stuff happened. Let's go see if we can find some creepers. Therefore we're gonna have to go into the caves, right? Elytra is so fun. Ow. It's so fun to continuously keep hitting myself into a wall. The members of the Hermitcraft server are so lucky. They can have shopping districts and stuff. Single player worlds aren't that lucky. Oh, frick, wait. No creepers. Yep, no creepers. That sucks. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. Yeah, it would be. The question is, do I go there without any fireworks, or do I go there once I gained fireworks? Cause the stuff won't despawn. I just won't have anything useful. I could go AFK up there and we can watch funny videos if that's something you'd want to see. However, I doubt that's something you would see. You would want to see. Can I walk there? Yeah. Barely, but it's walkable. Oh frick, I'm gonna need blocks to get up there. Ow. Okay. Because I really need gunpowder to start doing anything else. Let's just use the quartz. Wait, I'm gonna need something to put in the hopper clock as well. Why didn't I realize these things earlier? Lapis, cause why not? I'm rich enough to put lapis in my hopper clock. Okay, let me just... We could watch the Hermitcraft videos. Almost forgot to put that back in. Okay, it's fine, it's on the very edge. It won't really matter that much. Please don't let there be any mobs. Oh wait, I can just do this. Excuse me, I am noob. I don't think this tower is gonna interfere with anything. Let's find out. There we go. And then the lapis. That platform's gonna interfere. I'm gonna have to remove this. So this should be high enough for the mobs to spawn. Okay. Let me just... let's see. You wanna watch Mumbo's new video if you haven't watched it yet. Fire Phoenix. Okay. Dang ads.
Then this one, and then the actual flying machine. I'm here, you're here, it's Hermitcraft time. I've just flown past the button to see this thing. Look at the green team headquarters, clubhouse type thing that Scar has built. I'm incredibly envious. I'm also kind of upset because, I mean, that means that the green team... Who's gonna want to get yellow, orange, or red if this is looking so awesome? And then there's me.
Yeah, it is. It's very bad.
Looking all ridiculous. I mean, my face certainly isn't helping the situation. My trousers aren't helping the situation. My sleeves aren't helping the situation, and the back of my head isn't helping the situation either. My bald patch, but the purple belt is making me look extra especially ridiculous. So maybe we should try and improve that in today's Hermitcraft episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a little purple belt clubhouse that's really going to show up the green belt clubhouse.
Quickly give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to do... Whoops. I'm gonna have to do this. Copy. And paste. Like that. And then That's better.
So, okay, I'm gonna make them look bad, and then once that's done, hopefully I can progress from being a purple belt because the button will have ticked over. That seems like a totally faultless plan to me. Here it is, looking absolutely glorious, as you can quite plainly see. This is the purple belt blue goose.
Clubhouse.
It has to be said exactly like that. The purple belt blue goose. And if we pop inside here, you can see we have got all the gear that you could possibly need if you are a rocket purple belt, which I personally am. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm quite proud of this little place. Is it? We're almost blue. I'm going to camp here for a little while. Not because I'm embarrassed to be a purple belt, you know, not because I don't want to use the purple belt blue goose. It's just, you know, I'm just, it's, you know, a little bit of AFKing later. This is better. This is marginally better. I want to be here. Ooh, but now it's here. I kind of want to see if I can get into the yellow crew. I think I'm going to camp it out and see if I can reach yellow. There's only a handful of people online right now, so this could be the perfect time to strike. Oh, no. I mean, he already has a green thing. So surely he wouldn't hit the button when it's green.
Would you have
Surely he wouldn't.
would you have done the same that Green did and just cut out the mustache from Mumbo's back of the head, or nah? I wouldn't
We're
have.
also friends. Been friends for a long time. Please. I did it. I hit the button. I chickened out. I couldn't help myself. I got scared. I got scared.
Oh wait, let me full screen.
Well, I guess now I'm a member of the green team. And I gotta say, this new belt really suits me. I mean, look how fancy I now look. I never thought the day would come. I never thought the day would come where I can go inside this area here. Oh, it's better than I even imagined. I mean, oh, is that it? The purple belt blue boost isn't actually sounding so bad now. I mean, there's free dirt in there. Right, let's move on from the button bit. I'd say this seems about right to my eyes. I mean, obviously I'll have to send it to Tango and get his approval, but I think that suits the style quite nicely. So now I've just got to build up a door that is that exact size. And to do that, of course, we are going to be making use of
Yeah,
this
I also would have cut
rather
it
lovely system
on the top.
where we have the honey blocks and the flying machines and everything like that, dropping the door down into the floor. 7x8 area we need to create, which should be a breeze compared to this.
I have
And
no
was
idea
right,
what's going
that
on
was actually
there.
pretty painless. So the way that it's actually worked out is quite nice in that 8 blocks, which is the height of the door, is the exact height of 2 segments. So that means that in total we've only got 3 segments to this flying machine, which keeps things nice and simple. So if we hit this button right here, we should see the top segment will pop off, then this one, and then the actual flying machine will start flying, pushing the whole thing upwards. And that is the door closing up. Obviously I've only got one slice because all the other slices are identical. And then when I hit the button again, you can see that the flying machine activates, and then the entire thing gets brought downwards and all compressed down at the bottom. So the door is open. And this, my friends, is exactly the reason why I campaigned so hard for honey blocks and slime blocks not to stick to one another. Because if somebody had asked me back in, say, 2017, if I could build a 7x8 piston door, I'd be like, sure. But we're going to need like a 100x100 area to fit in all the redstone. That was a slight exaggeration, but you get the picture. That's all been sent off to Tango for his approval, so hopefully we should be cracking on with building his door soon once we get the go-ahead. But for now, I'm back over at the industrial district area, and I want to start work on actually making this place look good. Or not good. I suppose we're turning it into a wasteland. Currently it looks like a really nice place to be, so I suppose we need to take out all the nice things and then start making it horrible. We need to horrify this place. I don't know what you'd even call that. Regardless of all that, Iskal has just popped over. He wants to do the map trade, which is a little bit embarrassing given that I haven't really done anything just yet.
Freaking ads, dude. Stupid. Stupid ads.
Hello? Yeah, you better hide. You better hide behind the horse. My goodness, you look
That's funny.
awful, dude.
It's not a good look. I saw you coming over that hill, and the horse just walked in front of me, and I thought I might be able to sidestep along with it to cover my face.
Can you please take your helmet off?
Are you sure you want to see this? Are you?
I need to confirm.
Well, look, I'll show you one thing.
there
I'll show you
it
one
is.
thing. Look, this is an improvement.
Okay,
but
that's an improvement. I can't look at you. You look exactly like a Bumbo now.
I know, that's very true. Yeah, I do. I've become Bumbo.
I've come to deliver my map because one of the deals was that we would have each other's map.
Of course. Yeah,
in
yeah,
the,
yeah,
in
yeah.
the thing.
I've got yours.
So,
Let's-
okay,
let's do
nice.
a hot swap.
Here, yep,
Beautiful.
this is mine.
Well,
Oh, yours look like I like your border. It's nice.
I think there's something going. I think there's something wrong with yours too. It's literally like it's a grey block with a pimple. there's a pimple on it.
That's so funny. I kind of felt the same the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, this doesn't actually look that
Yeah, you
impressive.
haven't.
Oh, it's a
thought too
beacon.
much about the map side of things.
I thought
clearly.
it's a pimple.
This looks pretty ridiculous, though. I'll give you that.
I have worked all day on this,
Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot
and
of
it is
blocks.
completely done.
Oh yeah, of course, because
Yeah.
it's 128 by 128. That's like 16,000 blocks. So you
Yep,
place
16,000 blocks.
a 16,000 block square of andesite, stone, gravel. This
That's
is
it.
Yep. This looks quite cool. So what are you planning? Is this all under wraps? Is this all secretive?
I want to create like a broken down, or not necessarily broken down, but a weathered factory feel.
Whoa. Okay, that sounds really interesting. So so it's like an old kind of like 1930s. Yeah,
30.
that's exactly what I was thinking. 1930s kind of industrial feel. You know, brick factories. Everybody's
Yes.
covered in smog. Nobody has any
Yes,
food.
white glass paints.
shoes.
I think we could.
Yep.
No, everybody looks like you.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that was fun. And while I was chatting with this gal, I came up with the most effective way, I think, to turn this entire area into a wasteland, which is to do a combination of path blocks, dirt, stone, gravel, and all those sorts of things. I mean, look, this looks totally dead, and it also looks very dead on the map, which is good too. It is going to take a long old time though, because you know there's 3,600 seconds in an hour, and I would say on average I probably do about 2 path blocks per second, and there's 16,500 blocks to do. That's actually quite a lot of hours. Right, I would say I'm around about halfway done, just getting these final blocks in place right here. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with the lake. I don't know whether I'm going to leave the lake or if I'm going to get rid of it.
I would have left it.
Oh gosh, I'm not even halfway done, am I? I'm not even close to being halfway done. How does it look on the map though? It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Multiple hours later now, and progress is coming along very gradually, but we are getting there. In fact, I haven't refreshed my map in ages. Let's see how that's looking. Nice, a complete wasteland, exactly how I imagined it.
That looks kind of like the mesa
final few
biome.
Stages now. Obviously, we still have all of the water in place, and I'm going to work out what we're going to do with that. But there we go. This thing is now all fully pathed up. The good thing about it being pathed as well is that it's actually mob-proof, so no mobs are going to spawn on these path blocks, and obviously when we remove all the other solid blocks and things, then this entire area is going to be completely mob-proof, which is pretty handy if we're building up mob farms and things like that. But here it is. This is our wasteland, and actually, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, it's definitely not beautiful, but it's a good solid start. This is an interesting start, and when we start building up these factories and these pipelines and obviously all of the farms and the massive industrial structures that are going to be going in here, we're really going to play off that wasteland theme, and I think it should end up looking like a really interesting project. Now, on the topic of interesting projects, let's head over to Tango's base. I just got the go-ahead from him that he likes the door design, he thinks it looks cool, so I've got to clear out a space and actually start work on the redstone, which I've just thought, he uses a ton of redstone resources. Do I actually have enough to build up this door? I can't even think. I mean, it's a lot of observers. I've got this stuff. Probably don't have enough pistons. Yeah, definitely not enough observers. Hopefully the store in the shopping district is all fully stocked. We're also going to need a decent amount of space for this thing. I mean, this is how far down we actually have to go beneath the door. Look at the size of this thing. That is everything cleared out. So now it is time to actually start constructing this thing and placing all of the redstone in place. So I guess first things first, we need to do the bottom flying machines. Then we need to start doing the top section and then connect all of it up. I mean, this whole thing kind of is built in 3 stages. Now, I have got my fingers so crossed right now. 1 diamond for 8. I mean, I am very, very glad that I sold my bits, because, yeah, I mean, we're probably going to need, I mean, we might need all 64 of those. I imagine we will. I guess throughout the entire duration of building this thing, naturally I'm going to have to listen to Iron Golems dying. I mean, come on, what did I expect? This is Tango's base. Of course I'm going to have to listen to Iron Golems dying. This is one slice of our piston door. This is all the flying machines and things. And I've actually been thinking there is definitely a way that I can make this less observer intensive by just having redstone lines running across here instead of the full observer setup on every single one. Because I think each one of these slices probably used around about half a stack of observers, and that is expensive. Alright, I didn't sell my mustache to spend it all on observers, so yeah, I think we can do this. As I start placing in these observers, this thing should start to move, okay? And
Oh
I'm
no.
hoping that it moves in the way that I want it to, because otherwise we're going to start running into issues, alright? So gradually I'm going to make my way down. This is going to change some things, okay, and then this last observer is the important one. But that all seems like it's functioned. So there we go. Our door is now closed. A beautiful dirt door. I think that's got to change. When I place in this piece of redstone dust, we should now see that the door will actually open up. And if it does, then that means that this thing is actually working and our piston door is fully functional. There it is. Okay, this is really, really good. This is really, really good. So if I hit a button on this area, now we get a full test. Closing.
Opening.
Opening. Nice. Okay, so that's all. It's all done. I mean, obviously, I need to fill in all the strips and everything, but that's been plain sailing, hasn't it? Tango! 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 Oh no! Oh.
That's not good. Oops.
I forgot to. I activated the door. It didn't have any blocks on the front of it, and then my door flew up into the building. I hope it hasn't broken anything important. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And also the worst thing is Tango's just logged in. Oh, he's gonna see it.
Are you still here?
Here he is. Here he is, here he is. He just needs to pop through and see what's going on. Your door is up there. I don't know what to say. I've never had that happen before. I think this might actually be the most, that is the most apt, yeah, the most accurate, thank you for giving me the word Tango, because I completely couldn't think of it. That is the most accurate advancement I've ever made in my entire life. Anyway,
Okay,
after
good.
reconstructing the entire piston door for a second time, now everything should all be working. I actually haven't tested this, which is so stupid. So let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best.
Kind
Good
of
stuff.
slow.
Now obviously Tango can do a slightly better looking design on this thing. I've just chucked that in there as a blank. So down. Phew, as you can probably tell, I was quite nervous for that because I suddenly thought it might not actually function, but finally this thing is now all completed. So let's find out what Tango thinks of it. Dude, you have no idea how strange it is for me just turning up and seeing my mustache on someone else.
I'm looking handsome, aren't I? Look at me.
Yeah, and then there's me. I've been. You have no idea the comments that I've been receiving. I have constructed your
thing here,
piston
yeah.
wall. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
excited. Okay.
I will just say it. I mean, I don't know if you managed to capture it. I did have a slight.
I did see. There was an incident. Yeah, there was an incident.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with flying machines is that you kind of have to stop them, and I forgot to put a front on your door, which meant that it no longer had anything to crash into to stop it.
So I was just like, whoop, I'm out of here. Yep.
Straight up into your face. But it should
Baffleisha.
now all be working, so you can do the honors and you can press the button.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
There we go.
Look at that.
And up it goes, and there it is. So your piston door's all
Perfect.
closed, and then
Love it. And I can just obviously swap out this front if I want to like make this quartz or something. No worries there, right?
oh yeah. So no problems there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a little room in a hallway in here, and then a bubble vader that takes me all the way up to my storage room. I think we'll see. We'll get to that.
That sounds really cool. I love this base. I love how it's coming together. I did spot there is also.
Did you
Hey.
see it? Did you see it? It's amazing. Yep.
I actually saw it on Twitter, and it made me laugh
Right.
because I've never
The
seen.
Stasherino.
Yeah,
So
I've never
good.
seen it fit more perfectly on. It's just.
someone suggested it in streams and just right into those googly eyes. It's so perfect. I love it. I love it. It may stay post mustache. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. So that's that job done then. Moustache is in place, doors looking good. Let's head back over to the industrial district. But before we do, I mean, there's no one else online. It's Exumaboid's camera account, that is it. I'm chilling on the server alone. I might be able to make some progress here. It seems that in the process of waiting, more people have joined. I'm kind of running out of hope here. I just really want a yellow belt. I think that would be so cool. Here it is! Yellow, yellow, yellow! Yes, it just clicked over, and I'm so glad that it did, because I'm bursting for the toilet, and I was getting scared that I was going to have to leave the button and potentially not get this wondrous thing. There we are! We're a yellow belt! We've gone from purple to yellow in one episode, and that feels good. Right. It's time for me to sprint to the loo. Oh, yeah. I look cool. I mean, my face needs some work. My face is not a good situation. But my belt is looking... It kind of looks like I've just got a gold belt buckle. It looks like I've got...
Oops,
I've got one
wrong
of those
button.
belt buckles that just goes right the way across. But it suits me. It looks good. I mean, I wonder who's going to be the first to get red. We're all getting pretty close now. Anyway, after that 2-hour detour, let's quickly run over to the industrial district because I want to think a few things through. Okay, this is a big project. This is a big deal. I really want to get it right. I don't want to rush into anything, and I want to get everything worked out with this. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I want the structure of this industrial district to be. And I can't take this space seriously. And the way that I think it's going to work is I'm going to have a big central storage system that is going to go in the center here. So this is going to be dug down into the ground so that we can hide away all of... Well, we don't even necessarily need to hide away all the item tubes. I guess we could have the item tubes above the ground, but I want to dig the storage system down so that it doesn't take up loads of space, because obviously the storage system is going to have to be pretty big. I want to have storage silos with redstone lamps. There's going to be tons upon tons of chests, loads of layers. That's going to look really, really impressive. And then all of the farms, I think I'm almost tempted to kind of layer them up. I mean, it's kind of difficult. I'm trying my best to think through how I actually want it to look. We could have towers. We could almost do it like that. But then there's certain farms that don't necessarily lend themselves to towers. Things like sugarcane farms and the melon and pumpkin farms with flying machines, they don't really lend themselves to towers, but then we could just have multiple layers for them. And they could be like strips. We could have one side that is consisting of towers and then one side that consists of strips, and then it all feeds into one central water stream, which then all runs into our storage system. And the other really big
That
thing
sounds
that I want
kinda
to do
cool.
is to create an actual working control center where I can see how everything is functioning. So I want to be able to see which farms are activated using levers and then redstone lamps showing them being activated, which ones are actually producing items. So there'll be redstone lamps connected up to the water streams, which will tell me if there's items flowing in, if the farms are harvesting correctly. I mean, all that sort of stuff. I want to have full control and full visuals of how many items are flowing in and everything like that. So that's definitely going to be interesting, and I think I can lump that in with the storage system in the center. But the more I think about it, yeah, I think the flying machine based strips, things like we could have sugarcane farm, we could have the melon and pumpkin and the bamboo all stacked up on top of one another, looking absolutely massive, being monstrous farms. And then we have the central section with all the water streams and things like that. And then on this side we could have the towers of all the different things that require tower-based farms, and like the TNT-based things, the blast chambers, the mob farm, which obviously will go right up in the sky. It's gonna look dramatic. It's gonna be a crazy-looking place. I'm going to do some sketching. I'm going to do some sketching. I'm going to write out some ideas. Let me know down in the comment section any ideas that you have as well. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. And I have got to tell you, it feels good to be building farms again. It feels good to be thinking about farms. I've realised throughout this entire Hermitcraft season so far, I haven't really touched a farm. I mean, I've done the iron farm and the villager breeder. That's it. That is so out of the ordinary for me. That is so out of the ordinary. I've been working on building. What's happened? What's happened to my brain?
Let's quickly check on the mob farm. It doesn't seem to be working. That's weird. Okay, Iskels, and then I'm ending stream.
Bird still around? Well, Alan, I'm not. Last episode, we made a questionable pesky investment. The purchase of 9 blocks of diorite from the pesky bird. Now, I'm curious, is the pesky bird still around? Well, Alan, I'm not. You are a pesky Alan, the peskiest of Alan, but you are not the pesky bird I'm looking for. It looks like he's gone. It looks like Grian accepted my payment, and the pesky bird has flown back. That's good news. Now, for those of you who missed it, I did ask for suggestions on how to handle the 9 diorite, and I gotta say, I was quite shocked with the amount of replies. I got thousands of suggestions. Everything from the classic burning it in a fire of doom, pay a visit to the boomers.
Hello.
To construct some kind of elaborate Goldberg machine that would slowly but satisfyingly destroy the diorite. I definitely have to build one of these at some point. Now, all of these suggestions were great suggestions. My favorite one, though, only requires a sign. Yep, because the one that made me laugh said, deliver the diorite to another hermit and make it their problem. So, we are going to take a little bit of a flight over to our dear neighbor, and this area is looking absolutely fantastic. Look at this! That is such a good build. I'm guessing the bridges though are not permanent. Anyway, right in front of this
Highly doubt it.
very cool looking skull is where we are going to plant down or place down the pesky investment and use our sign. These are your problem now. And a heart. I cannot not do a heart. And with that taken care of, time to get started with today's episode. And this episode is actually a little bit special. First of all, thank you so much for helping me reach 1.2 million subscribers. I don't know what to say anymore. You guys are absolutely crazy. Now, not only is the 1.2 million making the episode special, this is also the last episode I'll ever record in the house I'm currently in, the house that I've been in since the start of my YouTube channel. I'm moving in 2 days. In 2 days, I'm gonna get up super early and drive across the country to my new house, and that's super exciting. I just hope that everything goes well when I plug everything in together. I'm worried about breaking my monitors and stuff like that when I drive it over. But anyway, with that being said, today's episode we are going to start the industrial district. And I know we kind of started it last episode, but we didn't really start it. We planned it last episode. This episode I want to start with building. So in between episodes I have actually collected quite a few of the materials that we're gonna need, and I've got all of these things trading with villagers. And I gotta be honest, I had completely forgotten about this trade here when I announced last episode that I wanted to use bricks, and it was stressing me out a little bit. Knowing that I had to do mega clay collections, but this trade is just fantastic. You would have been my favorite, you know. You would have been my favorite villager ever, Mr. Mason, if if it wasn't for the fact that you seem to value diorite. Why is that? Couldn't it have been granite or something else? Now, it does also sell polished granite, which is great, but I'm also going to need a lot of regular granite. So, in between episodes, I've actually set up a little delivery shop of my own as a reply to the whole pesky bird. And what I've done is obviously gone to the source of granite, or should I say greenite. This place is looking absolutely mega. It's so massive. I love this. I did this a couple of days ago, and I'm actually not sure if it has worked out. But yes, there they are. I placed down three. Oh my goodness, fill me with greenite. Yes, it has worked. 1, 2. Oh wow. Okay, 2 full shulker boxes. So what I did was I placed these down. Hello, please fill with greenite and take the diamonds when filled. Thank you. So I placed down 5 diamonds inside these shulker boxes, hoping that he would just like fill them as he was digging, and it definitely seems to work. So let's pick these 2 up. We got a lot of granite for this as well, which is great news. I love how the entrance of his base is showing off the colors that he's got from the button. Speaking about the button, while we're here, let's quickly have a look to see where it's at. Oh, it's actually quite far gone, and Grian is here with a mustache. He's got a mustache these days, or it's just a very sad mouth. It's like, I'm so grumpy. It's on green at the moment. I kind of want to press it, but it would be kind of rude. Don't let it die, Mr. Grian. Can I just say, this looks absolutely amazing. I kind of want this for my nether portal design in the future. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Let's see if I can find my portal that I set up to the industrial district. What was it, this way to the industrial district? Oh no, I don't know where it was. I think it's that one over there. Yep, here we are. Nice. I really love the area that I picked for the industrial district. I think once we start getting some buildings and stuff like that up here, this is gonna look absolutely fantastic. And the fact that we have a snow biome so that we can make a proper ice farm is gonna be really fun. I realized I just said proper ice farm. I mean, it's not gonna be as mega as the ice farm I built last season, but it's still gonna be a good enough ice. What's a non-proper ice farm, I wonder? I don't even know why I said that. Anyway, the plan is to fully mob secure anything that would be underneath our base platform of the industrial district, and our base platform is going to be a very flat gray surface on Y level 70. So on this Y level here, I'm going to fill in a good mixture of andesite, stone, maybe cobblestone, but mostly gravel. I absolutely love this general mixture of blocks. This is just, well, minus maybe the cobblestone, but this mixture of blocks always looks good when you build a big gray area. Now the idea is that this platform is going to create the foundation of the mega or omega industrial district. And I'm thinking of maybe having a little bit of depth on the sides of this, so we could go in and out a little bit and maybe mix up with slabs even if we wanted to and stuff like that. But we want the entire platform to be the exact 128 by 128 blocks. Now the goal for today is to get the entire foundation platform completely made so that we can start planning out what farms goes where and sort of infrastructure and stuff like that. And this is going to be one of those tasks. This is going to be one of those big tasks that's going to take hours and hours to do, but I think once done, it's going to be super satisfying. Now this also does include quite a bit of digging, so I got to take that mountain away, and I definitely don't want to leave that mound looking like that. And I probably want to fill in some of these things. I want to make sure that I make note of where this river is. We could probably squeeze an ink farm into this river as well. This area is absolutely great. It's absolutely great. Excuse me. Okay, I just had a realization, because I'm gonna need to do quite a bit of digging. I should have brought my beacon with me. That actually makes me wonder if there is beacons for sale in the shopping district. Oh, hello there, Mr. Mustache. Oh, it's on yellow now. It's a yellow. You already have yellow, don't you? Yeah. Piano glove of doom. Mustache really doesn't suit you, Mr. Green. I have heard the rumor that XP Crafted put up some sales for beacons, but I can't see any new shop or anything like that. Maybe it's inside his redstone shop. I am right. Full beacon kits, 42 diamonds each. Oh, he has one left. Yes. So this contains everything I need. Yeah, that's wow. That's okay. 42 diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds, but we gotta do it. I mean, it's still a pretty good price, I think. Well, with that, let's head back to the industrial district once again. I feel like I keep forgetting things. Don't let it die now, Grian. This is a great feeling. An extra beacon just for the industrial district. I wonder if Mambo has that for his industrial. I mean, it's not a competition. Okay, it's just a parallel build of parallel industrial district. Nice. Haste 2. That's a lot better. I absolutely love insta mining. And this is great as well because I don't have that much andesite, so hopefully I'll be able to collect quite a bit as I dig away the things that needs to be dug away. Now I expected this process to take about 2, maybe 3 hours. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why. I'm now 4.5 hours in, and this is where we started, and this is where we're at right now. It just looks great. It looks really, really great. But check this out. This is definitely coming along. I will say this: I've had to purchase a lot of stone, and a lot of andesite, and a lot of gravel from the barge and the rock shop. And right now I'm at a point once again where I am completely out of at least andesite. Let's check quickly on our other resources. I still have a little bit of smooth stone there, and I still have a little bit of gravel. I don't think this is going to be quite enough to finish the whole thing though. So it's time for us to head to the shopping district once again. I think I've spent over 10 blocks of diamonds today. Over 10 blocks of diamonds on just the background. Which, by the way, I did do all of this as part of a live stream. If you missed it, make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/Iskall85. But someone in that stream said that it looks very much like a parking lot. It looks very much like a massive parking lot at this moment in time, and I'm inclined to agree. Quick checkup on the button. Ooh! Oh my goodness! What in the world? Oh no! Oh no, we have a... Oh no, man, what has happened? You look exactly like Bumble now. Big question is, do I press it? He's trying to get better than purple. Oh, he wasn't gonna press it. I stressed him into pressing it. It's a great color, Bumbo. It's a great... unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you can do, any color that can make you look much better. I got scared. So did I when I saw you. Well, Bumbo's questionable face aside, the good thing is that Exuma has a lot of stock of andesite, so that's 1 diamond, that's 2 diamonds. He sells them at 1 diamond for 4. Take all of my diamonds, will ya? He is completely out of smoothstone now, though. Completely out. Hopefully we have enough to finish this thing. Why are you wearing headphones? They're not even on your ears, dude. More diamonds for Brian the Mustache Green. Now, even though this has taken me 4.5 hours already, I'm determined. I am determined to finish this entire platform today, and then sharing the map with Mambo. Another huge thing has happened when I was placing down all of this foundation that I placed down, and it's in the form of something small, the micro hay bale. I got a wandering trader to appear, and I managed to buy all of the microblocks he was selling, and this is one of the things, one of the microblocks that I really, really wanted. I also got some more TNT, some bricks, and blue concrete, as well as some tube coral. I haven't actually looked at this thing. This thing looks awesome. So that means that the collection for the microblocks is going ahead. I definitely do want to check out the microblock chest today as well, but As I said, I am determined. I'm determined to finish this whole platform today. And the strategy that I use is, or has been working really, really well actually. First, I fix up the bottom platform of where I want to build things. Then I spam andesite in a pattern like this back and forth. I follow that up with patching in gravel randomly alongside the andesite before finishing it up by placing smooth stone in the remaining holes. Nice! Another 2 hours in and I am really, really close in having the whole thing completely done. And I gotta say, I mean, it's literally just a mega concrete, well, stone, but concrete looking platform of doom. But it is looking pretty grand. So all that remains is to move all of my stuff out of this, and this is why this is why you shouldn't use chests for things like this. Hello, almost there. Annoyingly though, I don't have quite enough smooth stone. Oh no. And finished, done. Yes. Oh, hello, finished, completed. I am mega proud of having done all of this today. This is looking awesome. This is looking absolutely awesome. Now granted, I haven't done all of the sides and that sort of stuff yet, but the whole platform is done. I also do need to terraform this entire mountain at some point and change it up so that it doesn't, so we don't have this weird, ugly, really ugly wall just sitting here. As it was agreed, we are supposed to be sharing our map with our industrial neighbor Mumbo Jumbo. And I guess let's have a look at the maps as they stand. So this is the area before today. A very, very nice looking area, and this this is now. It's so very grey. It looks like an error of a map. I should pick up all of these shulker boxes and actually I should have moved all of the things again and then just have one mega grey thing. Is that? Oh, have I miscalculated one of the borders? Oh no, I think it's the shadow being cast from the mountain there. Okay. I wonder how Mambo's gonna react just having a mega grey big sign over at this base. I could totally write messages for him. H-E-L-L-O. Hello. Mumbo Jumbo is online at the moment. Now I'm having troubles looking at that face, but I am going to be delivering him the map, and I thought it would be funny if before we do that we have this this instead. So I moved away every single chest and all of these things that I had over here outside of the map. This is all that it is. It just looks, it's completely grey. It doesn't look impressive at all, but I think that's what we're going to deliver to him. Now, if I've understood this correctly, he is right over here, and he's actually not that far away at all. Yeah, look at this. This is his place. I had no idea that he had picked a place this close to me. And there he is. I see him. Hello? Yeah, you better hide. You better hide behind the horse. My goodness, you look awful, dude.
It's not a good look. I saw you coming over that hill, and the horse just walked in front of me. I thought I might be able to sidestep along there.
Can you please take your helmet off?
Are you sure you want to see this?
I need to confirm. Yep,
Well, look, I'll show you one thing.
Okay, that's an improvement. I can't look at you. You look exactly like a Bumbo now.
I know, that would be true. Yeah, I do. I've actually become Dumbo. Oh my goodness.
Also, is there? Yeah. There's a missing piece of your.
Yeah, I've got the bald patch.
What's weird to me is that I didn't speak with Tango. I did not speak with Tango. I didn't mention at all what I had done, but it's just mega fitting.
It all fits, doesn't it? It's like one coherent outfit.
I can't look at you when you talk. Is it okay? It's okay if I just look this way.
Yeah, that's fine. You know. Well, okay. Well, why are you here anyway? What have you come to do? I'm assuming So,
sorry. I mean, can you blame me though? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I mean, yeah.
It's just you sold your bits. Anyway, I've come to deliver my map because one of the deals was that um, we we would we would have each other's map in
Of
the
course. Yeah,
in the thing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
I've got yours.
oh okay nice here.
Let's do a hot swap.
Yep, I like your border. It's nice.
I think there's something going. I think there's something wrong with yours too. It's literally like it's a grey block with a pimp. There's a pimp on it. What?
That's so funny. No, no, it's actually the map. It is the map.
Really?
Yes.
What have
okay.
you done to
Okay.
your
Okay.
area,
I
dude?
have to show you because I kind of felt the same the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, this doesn't actually look that impressive.
Yeah, you haven't.
But
you haven't really thought too much about the map side of things. Clearly, this looks pretty
No.
ridiculous, though. I'll give you that.
I have worked all day on this.
That's quite cool. So, what are you planning? Is this all under wraps? Is this all secretive?
So I'm planning on using some polished greonite, some
Yeah.
regular greonite, mixing
Right.
in some bricks, right?
Right.
Wrapping with a nice trim. It feels like I'm a chef.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
An-
like a salesman.
an ounce of some andesite, wrapping that in as a nice trim. I want to create like a broken down, not necessarily broken down, but a weathered factory feel.
Whoa. Okay, that sounds really interesting. So it's like an old kind of like
30?
1930s. Yeah, that's exactly what
Yep.
I was thinking.
Yep.
1930s kind of industrial feel. You know, brick factories.
Yes.
Everybody's covered in smog. Nobody
Yes.
has any
White
food,
glass paints.
No
I think.
shoes.
No
Yeah.
Everybody looks like you.
Yes. Everyone looks like me. Alright, dude. That sounds
Sorry,
like a good
Grandad.
move.
Sorry, Grandad.
Well, no, this is perfect though. That sounds. I now totally understand. I'm fully with you. Cool. Well, I'm making like a wasteland where everything's being pumped out before, so I'll see how that goes. But you've got my map. So currently it's looking luscious and green,
Mhm.
and soon things will probably start heading more in your direction. Actually, going grayer and grayer as time goes on.
Not gonna lie, I really like Mumbo Jumbo's idea of creating a wasteland industrial area with pipes and all of that stuff running around. But that being said, I'm also really excited for this build style right here. I really hope I can make it work with the greonite. Now to get things rolling, I thought what we could do is make ourselves a little bit of a plan wall. So starting with farms, creeper farm, sugarcane, bamboo. Because remember, one ticking will get removed in the next version of Minecraft, so we definitely want a new income of sugarcane. And creeper farm, I spend so much diamonds. I spend so much diamonds on refilling my rockets. So I think these are kind of high priority. Pumpkin and melon, ice, snow, tree. Yep. I think what I want to do is eventually deconstruct the monstrosity over at my starting base and build a new one in this general area, because then I could use the tree farm as the other things are sort of generating resources for us. Right, that's a good start. 7 different farms. Then we also want a section for infrastructure, sorting system, delivery system, control panel. I'm actually really excited about the second row here, the delivery system. I've got an idea for how I want to handle all of the different farms that we'll be building here, and I want it all to be delivered into a central building, and I want to visualize it. I want to use minecarts to transport the items, and I want to be able to see where the minecart is currently at. So maybe the minecart is at the bamboo farm, and then I can see that from a little control center in the middle. So obviously that will also mean that we need a control panel where we can shut things off and turn farms on and off, etc, etc, etc. This wall is a little bit too big for the things that I've fitted on it, but that's okay. Can change that up. Oh, it just looks sad for itself. Mega TNT chamber of doom. So actually I do have a few more farms that I need to add to this. Cobblestone and concrete. I want to try and fit both the tree farm and the cobble and concrete farm into one Mega TNT Chamber of Doom. With that being said, that's gonna do it for today. As I said earlier, I am in the middle of moving, and this video actually took me 2 days to record. So I'm moving today. I'm moving today, and I'm super excited about it. Super excited about getting everything set up in my new house. But anyway, I really do hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, do hit the like button down below, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing. That was a really weird transition. Kind of messed up my outro there. What am I gonna say now? Have a great day. have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next episode.
Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.